Hey there friends, I'm Andrew from the Scrapbox. Finally, we are clowns no more, as SILKSONG has actually released.
Wait, I did my waiting! 12 years of it!
We're done waiting. I actually can't believe this time is here. To honor the release of this really buggy game, I'm gonna be making a statue of Hornet and the Bell Beast out of Lego. Why the Bell Beast? 3 reasons. You big bug. You gotta admire someone who has enough dedication to make a collection as vast as this. And 3, I personally haven't had time to play the game yet, and I didn't want to spoil everything, so he's only the second boss. Let's get to it. Hornet has a very simple design. Black spindly legs, a red cloak, and a white mask face skull head thing. This is all your fault. Easy peasy, except simple things are often the hardest. These pieces should get us started though, and this leg piece was the inspiration for the whole project. Though between you and me, I'll admit, I almost started at this scale. Hornet spends about 80% of the game jumping through the air, and so I wanted this statue of Hornet to be leaping into action as well. I've made the world's simplest torso, and already we can attach our first leaping leg. The second leg will be in 2 parts so it could have a bent knee. This is also why I didn't up the scale, as it's harder to make a bent knee that looks nice in that size. With our action pose ready, we can start our red cloak, and in general, it's hard to depict fabric while using hard plastic bricks. But it's really hard when you have to make the fabric work around an action pose. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing, but I'm doing my best. Now I just need to attach the arm poking out and the turtleneck, and I hate it. Well, it's not like we can't destroy it and make it all over again. Sometimes we've just gotta go back to the KISS method. Keep it simple, Stephanie.
I don't think that's right.
This time I channeled my inner Stephanie and created this model, which looks a lot cleaner despite the hand section. And Hornet will need that hand to wield the needle. The needle only comes in 5 parts, and why is that one blue? Well, it's because it makes a great end to the needle, and it does come in gray, but I don't have it. So while this would be perfect, I'm actually going to replace it with this piece, which comes in handy later on. Remember when I said simple designs can be the most difficult? I spent half a day just on the head. Turns out, it's really hard to make a tooth with eye sockets at such a small scale. This was my close enough model, and then I eventually made this one with more bulbous eyes, which I think looks a lot more adorable. It's simple, clean, and this claw piece makes a great but illegal building connection for the tilted head. Still sturdy though. And with needle to wield, our Hornet is complete. With Hornet complete, I have to say, I really like the body. I'm not 100% sold on the head. At some point you kind of gotta move forward because I have a whole Bell Beast to make. And so let's move forward and make the actual Bell Beast. The Bell Beast is what I like to call a parts killer. The reason I call it that is because it has 10 identical legs. I thrift most of my Lego. The probability that I have one distinct piece, very likely. The probability that I have 10 of the exact same distinct piece, not very likely. The fact that the Bell Beast has 10 identical legs and 6 identical segments of armor on the back is gonna be a challenge. But that's what we're known for, so let's get to it.
Hi, can I take your order?
10 bar clips, 10 ball joints, 21 by 2 plates, 10 claws, 10 top brackets, 10 bottom brackets, and 10 2x2 curved slopes.
Okay, that'll be $680.
Okay.
These don't look like the Bell Beast legs. I wanted to use these cones. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough, nor did I have the right amount of claw pieces. Wait, found another. Still not enough though. I also wanted to use these for the back armor panels, but there's 6 sections and 4 of these. So to make things easier, I'm dividing this beast into 5 segments, the head and tail, and 3 sets of 2 plate segments, because I did get out the Bionicle pieces to see if I could make overlapping segments, and what a waste of 2 hours that was. Would've looked so cool if it worked though. This is what I got so far. Well, it's officially giving me the creeps, which is probably a good sign. but lots of work to do. Colors are off. These dark gray tiles are much better. See, I think this leg looks a lot more accurate, but I don't think I have enough parts. I was able to do the front 6. Where did that go? Okay, you guys didn't see that. I was able to do the front 6 legs with these cool cone pieces, and this looks a lot more like it does in the video game. Unfortunately, the back 4 legs are gonna have to use these claws because I'm out of cones, I'm out of claws. That doesn't look too bad though. I also made a cute little 2-segmented tail. Should I add a little extra spike to the end? No, I think it's good as it is. Time for the head.
6.5 hours later.
I made this, and I'm too afraid to take it apart to show you guys the process because I made it without filming anything. Also, these are white pieces. They're just extremely sun damaged, and they're the only ones I have. So you guys just have to accept that this beautiful Bell Beast head is now here. It's done. It's got a little mouth at the bottom. It's great. I didn't record any of it, which shame on me, but what are you gonna do? Nothing. Nothing at all. Closer and closer and closer and closer and one beautiful Bell Beast. Not bad. I think his head is a little big compared to the body, but that's the best we're gonna get. So, not bad at all. Bell Beast after the bug fight. Or actually, I don't know. I haven't seen the full fight, I haven't played it, and in the trailer, it looks like they might become friends later, so here's rootin'. Also, is the Bell Beast a name parody of Lord of the Rings Fell Beast? Is that on purpose? Or is that just coincidental? So we have Hornet, and we have the Bell Beast. But these are just 2 characters. We want to make a big statue that incorporates them both. So we gotta build a statue. And they're gonna be fighting. And if they're gonna be fighting, it's gonna be in the house of the Bell Beast. And you know what their house is covered in. Bells. It's time to make so many bells. Let's get to it. Is this technically one of the Lego flower pots upside down? Maybe, but don't tell on me. Come on, I mean, it works. It works as a bell. And of course, I got one of those smaller, like, sleigh bell-esque little spherical bells. I had to steal this one from Quasimodo himself. This one is a big bell, which can only be countered with some teeny tiny jingle bells. Now I'm trying to make a stand so you can climb up the bells. This little shape works, so I can do this. And it holds that bell at a nice slight angle. Just clips right into place, which will be great for the display, but right now, it needs a counterweight. This bell clips in right here. I'll hang the jingle bells right there. I don't want this to look like a base at all. I want it to look like a pile of bells he's climbing on. That's pretty close to being a bell. Alright, we got bells of all sizes now. I'm really tired. I want this to be done. And there's only a little section left. There we go. A base of bells. I just wanted to take a quick moment to thank all of my wonderful Patreon members. You are the reason why I can make weird projects like this. I've never made a Hollow Knight video or a SILKSONG video before, but you guys always provide me the support I need to make creative endeavors like this. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. With the base built, our beastly bug is ready to climb. His many legs should keep him sturdy on even the roughest terrain, and it looks like he can boulder these bells just fine. That sounded inappropriate. But I want him on the top, stretching ever upwards. Now we can add our classic clear rod. And I could jam it right there under the roof of his mouth, and then with the help of one extra clip attached to Hornet here, we can create an intense action scene. Also, I had this to attach to the needle as if it were silk, but I don't know what else I'd attach it to, and I don't want it just flailing around, so I'll leave it out for the moment. Alright, with all of our pieces made, put them all together and take a final look. Roll the clip. And there you have it. SILKSONG. Now, if you'll excuse me, actually I gotta do the exit first. You survived till the end of the video. As always, I've been Andrew, you've been watching the Scrapbox. Do all the YouTube things like comment, subscribe. Tell me what SILKSONG boss I should make next. It was almost the Moss Mother. I just didn't have pieces for her wings. Anyways, most importantly, if you need me for the next 72 hours, don't. Because I'll be playing SILKSONG. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you later. Bye.